I look crazy because life has been crazy and I just want to talk about it. I need an outlet. Recently, I was let go from my job due to restructuring, and I have been feeling some kind of way for a minute. I've talked to my big couch lady. I haven't talked to my small couch lady yet. We will be having a conversation. But in the meantime, in between time, I figured I could talk to y'all because apparently I'm not the only one going through this. There have been 600,000 Black women laid off from all industries, and the job market has been total crap. And despite everything that we see in the news, I just have to say that it is a horrible experience to be experiencing so many rejections on a day to day basis. So, in the second week of June, I got a meeting put on my calendar at work, and I had been working the entire day, and I didn't think nothing of it. I just thought that my manager, who had been on vacation, decided to sync up with me because I had been on vacation, and we needed to do some catch up work and get prepared for all of the meetings that we had set up for that week because we had a lot to look forward to and a lot to catch up on. So I didn't think anything of it, honestly. But unfortunately, me not thinking anything of it kind of set me up for the hurt and discombobulation I felt afterwards. So I get on the call, and while I'm on the call, I see my manager pop in like normal, and I didn't think anything of it. And I ask how his day's been going, welcome back, and all this other stuff. And he says the same thing. And maybe within 30 seconds of that conversation, 30 seconds of the call, a third person pops in and it's HR. And I was like, oh snap, I'm about to be laid off. Because there's no reason for HR to pop into a call and I don't know that they're coming. And typically, that's usually the reason. That's usually the reason. So I take a deep breath and I hear everything that they have to say. Now, there were a few times that I zoned out in the meeting because I couldn't believe this was happening. This could not have come at one of the worst times. I had so many things lined up for myself that I had to cancel because of it, because I could not afford to make certain trips. I could not afford to make certain purchases. And so I had to cancel a whole lot because of it. Because now I'm in survival mode. I have to think of my family in ways that I didn't have to think of. I did not see certain things happening with insurance. And for those of you who don't know, if you follow me on Threads or Instagram or TikTok, then you know I have a child with autism. And so there are certain types of healthcare he needs. There's certain type of healthcare he needs because he has so many allergies. And it's so much happening at the same time that I didn't want to hear the bullshit that they were trying to feed me because it's like at the end of the day, y'all are feeding me bullshit and I need to figure out how I'm going to feed my family. So in the middle of feeling like I'm on an episode of This Is Your Life and everybody is playing the game except me, I had a talk with my grandma immediately after that call hung up. Um, I called my husband and we talked, and then I called my grandma and we prayed, and then I prayed. I still haven't cried yet. I think it's because my medication works too good, but it's it's a lot. It's a lot. And I did not expect this to be my life. Not now. And I have been looking at all of the posts on LinkedIn. I have applied for jobs where I am overly qualified. I have applied for jobs where I am underqualified. I have applied for jobs where I am exceptionally qualified or on the dot being qualified. The qualifications are there, baby. The degrees, the certification, the experience, all of them are there. So I'm sitting there wondering, like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And why am I not good enough to be a candidate for some of these companies? And then I see the videos of people talking about their experiences going through this job market. And it's so defeating because people have been unemployed for 6 months to a year. People have been unemployed and depleting their savings. And unemployment is not enough. Like, unemployment is a third of my income. And I just, I honestly don't know how to feel because today hit me really, really hard. Um, my little one, who has all the allergies, has to have a certain type of medication to help him overcome his allergies. And we have to worry about insurance, which is okay for now. My husband's insurance is covering it, but it's like, it's so much. It's so much you don't think about until you no longer have it. I worry. I worry so much about what the future holds. So I don't know if this will be a journey that I'll take y'all on. I don't know if this will be something I'll talk about again. But in the current moment, I am numb, honestly. I'm numb to so much. I'm worrying so much. I want to cry, but I can't because my medicine works way too damn good. Um, I just, I honestly, sometimes I feel like I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm at a place where there's so much uncertainty. So I'm going to use this outlet to be creative. I'm going to wake up every day and try because literally that's all I got in me. I can't give up because I have kids and a husband who's dependent on me. And we're dependent on each other to get through this. Like, what's the alternative? What's the alternative? Do I give up and do nothing and wither away or what? But I can't do that because there are children who need to eat. There are needs that need to be met. So I can't just give up. The only thing that really just keeps me going outside of my family is my grandmother's words, which is keep on living. And every day that I wake up, I hear those words. We pray every morning, but I hear those words of her telling me to keep on living. And I have no choice but to keep on living. So, what you will see is me choosing to live despite my circumstances, me continuing to try despite my circumstances. And I just hope that something great comes out of this because what's the alternative? So I'll leave you with this. I am going to make it. I have worked so hard to get to this point in life, and I can't let the rejections get to me. I can't let the layoff get to me. I have to keep going. So I'm going to use my creativity to have a positive outlook on life as much as I can. I'm going to keep creating because sometimes that's what brings me the most joy is that I get to create something and have a life that is so fruitful, that is worth living. So yeah, I hope the content that you see coming from me is something that'll help you on your worst days. Because even on my worst days, I'm going to try my best to keep showing up. Thanks for watching.